Ryan Steinekert with Austin Petersen, a junior at Rich High School. Austin, thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem, Ryan.
Wrestling, right? What weight do you wrestle?
I wrestle 132.
How tall are you?
If a girl asks, I'm 6'2". If a guy asks, I'm 5'11".
If you were a basketball player, what would it say on the roster?
Probably 6 foot.
So 5'11" and 132 pounds?
Yes, sir.
Are you tall, or are you taller than most of the guys you wrestle against?
Not so much as last year. Last year when I wrestled 126, I was pretty tall for the weight class, but now I'm about average, I think, based on what I've seen.
That seems pretty skinny, but you're just pure muscle, I bet.
I like to think so.
How you doing this year?
I'm doing pretty good. I feel pretty good about how the season's going so far and how school's going.
You had the duels at Grace, and then last week the Marsh Valley tournament, and you went undefeated.
Yes, sir.
Did you face some tough competition? Tell me what that was like.
I faced some pretty good kids, I'd say. I faced the one kid who beat me last week, and luckily I was able to pull it off and beat him. But, I mean, they were pretty good kids, but I was able to pull through and come out on top.
Did you get some pins?
Yeah, I got a few pins. There were a couple matches where I was just exhausted and I had to take the point win, but luckily I got a few pins. That always makes me happy.
What's your favorite thing about wrestling?
Probably the discipline and the just the family aspect of it. I mean, really, a lot of these kids, if you ask them, they'll refer to the team as a family more than a team.
That's interesting because a lot of the guys I talk to say their favorite thing about wrestling is the individual aspect of, it's all on you. If you lose, that's on you. If you win, that's on you. But you're also a family. You work together.
Yeah, I mean, like in practice, we can push each other hard and make each other better. And I think a lot of the individual aspect of it helps that too. And it makes everyone kind of in the mentality of we can't blame anyone else. We can only blame ourselves. And that, I think, helps everyone get along a lot easier.
You rarely see guys get as excited for each other as on a wrestling mat if somebody wins a close match.
Oh, yeah. There's been a lot of matches where the whole team's down there yelling and screaming while someone's fighting to win.
What's your least favorite? What's the toughest thing about wrestling?
Toughest thing about wrestling for me would definitely be the time. It feels like a lot of times during the season I never have any time, but a lot of times, I think about it and I think, man, you know what? I wouldn't trade it for the world.
How did the team do? We talked about you going undefeated over the weekend. How did the rest of the guys do?
The JV did extremely well, and they, I believe Coach Cornea said that in the first day the JV went 15-2. The varsity wasn't as lucky, and they had some really extremely tough competition, but they ended up pulling out on top as well.
This week you guys a little bit busy, right, with Thursday night at Big Piney, Saturday at Kemmer?
It sounds pretty busy compared to like the football season, but, for wrestling, that's a easy weekend.
Because it's not 3-4 days in a row or like a big state tournament.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, most of the weekends, I believe last year we only had one day of a weekend off that we had to actually go and have fun with our friends. So I'm excited for this.
Do you know anything about Big Piney or the Kemmer tournament? Who will be there?
I don't know much about the two tournaments. I haven't looked up much of the teams. I don't believe we went there last year, so I don't really know much about the teams, so hopefully it'll be good.
Do you feel like for the team as a whole, things are going pretty well this season, where you're at in the year?
Yeah, this is probably one of the best wrestling teams I've seen. I haven't been wrestling for very long, but the team that we've built up, I think we've just built one heck of a team.
That's good to hear, man. Way to go.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we can do well the rest of the season, and we can hopefully get a few people to place at state.
Do you have goals for yourself to do what you just said, place at state?
Yeah, I have goals. I don't know how realistic they'd be, but I can always hope that I can do pretty good.
Austin Petersen, junior at Rich High School, thanks for your time. Good luck with wrestling this week through the season and the rest of your junior year.
Thank you, sir.